It is 4:30. The Janesville man you see right there, who led authorities on a 10-day manhunt after sending President Trump a manifesto, is now speaking out from behind bars. Joe Jakubowski says that he has no regrets about stealing guns or even going on the run.
The former fugitive recently sat down with our news partners in Madison.
Freedom. That's really it. Freedom, because I'm looking for happiness. What I felt when I was out there, freedom.
8 months after that freedom came to an end after a 10-day national manhunt, Joseph Jakubowski is now in chains.
But I made a point.
Jakubowski, convicted of stealing 18 guns and 2 silencers in September, was never able to testify at his federal trial.
I want him to know the truth of why I did all this.
The 33-year-old admits his decision to send a 161-page anti-government manifesto to the president was rushed.
There it is, you see it's getting shipped.
But stealing guns, burning his car, and attempting to disappear and live off the land was intentional.
Unlike a lot of people, if I believe in something, I do believe to the point I ain't afraid to die for it. I'm not. I don't care cause, consequence.
He does have one regret. Jakubowski claims he wrote an apology letter to the owner of Armageddon Supplies in Janesville for stealing the guns, saying he needed to defend himself from the government.
I wrote that simply because I did not want to do it. I needed him to understand I didn't want to do it, but I had to. The only way to take your freedom back is to steal it.
As a convicted felon, Jakubowski is not legally allowed to purchase guns. Only 5 out of the 18 firearms have been recovered.
If I could have legally went in there and purchased them just like everyone else, I would have. But they said, no, okay, watch me. No, I'm not giving them up.
Schools and churches added extra security while authorities searched for him.
I didn't want to attack or nothing like that originally, but it probably would have led to that eventually.
Still, he claims he never threatened kids.
I don't mind being called a terrorist and all this other extremist. I don't mind that, because I did have intent to attack the government. Okay, I did. But to kill kids, no. No.
When you found out that you were the center of this manhunt, how did that make you feel? Was that your intention? I know you said it wasn't your intention to invoke fear.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, I wanted to show the public I stand for you. I'm out to protect you against what they're doing. The people that I'm out to actually attack were the people that you should be fearing. That is government, these corporations.
Since his time in jail, he sent News 3 letters that include copies of what he's written to judges and law enforcement. He claims he also sent another letter to President Trump, offering solutions to fix what he describes as a corrupt government and law enforcement system. News 3 has learned those letters have been intercepted by the U.S. Marshal.
I've been asking for freedom or death. I have been. I've wrote that to the judge. I've wrote it to the president. I wrote another letter to Donald Trump, being more personal about things. I wrote him man to man, asking him again for the same thing.
Does that mean you're suicidal then?
No.
Do you have intentions on ending your life?
No. But I'm not going to live with this. I will not live at peace with government. If I can't find peace, why keep me here?
What do you want people to know?
I wasn't trying to hide from anybody. I wasn't trying to hurt anybody. But it's messed up. You got to do extreme things in this world to get them to listen.
And Jakubowski faces a maximum of 20 years in prison when he is sentenced next week in federal court.